I can't, Akil, I can't waste my energy, bro.
I'm not serious, bro.
No.
Not serious.
I can't. Yeah, I can't waste my energy.
Counter,
oh yeah, we're good. We good.
Century.
Well, let's see what they have. It's 4v4. It's a 4v4. Ah! It's all right. I still got it. Finish that.
Get the rebound, Albie. Albie!
Oh my. Akil, better with the shot.
Oh, here it is. No, it can't end the play.
Middle. Watch the middle.
Bro.
Do it in the middle.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Out.
Please.
So we good. That's not right. That's not right. Yeah, over here. Over here.
Well, so close to extending their lead there.
You good? We just need to go at half. Oh, Patty. Patty.
I might retire going game after this, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Velocross is good.
Just knocked it out of there.
What?
We have the worst AI I've ever.
We want to get these motherfuckers better, bro.
Good job.
Oh my goodness.
Defend.
I just need to go.
Bit wasteful from City.
Our left back isn't bad.
Nice.
If you're wondering about stoppage time,
Damn, he tried to
play that.
kill him.
Oh.
Inside.
Play Pat. Play it! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 3 on you. Ice up.
You're selling it.
Oh.
Fucking wide open.
Bro, he's left-footed.
Get this second half over with, bro.
He's left-footed, bro. He can't play with his right foot.
The first time I've seen a kill like this before, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is his own game. And he's talking like this. You'll never hear me talk like that.
I can't do it anymore, bro. Y'all are not serious, bro.
Bro, what? Like you just been playing mid, bro.
You're
Not even playing mid.
You've
just
been playing mid too,
average.
bro.
Just bang average. I've never seen that out of you, kid.
God, you're not supposed to carry every time, bro.
Like the first shot I had, you saw what I did, bro.
Where's my
I'm
help,
playing
bro?
defense. I'm literally playing defense because of the way they play. So, I'm on both sides of the pitch. Your job is on offense. So go do your offense.
Relax. We need to go right here.
Ball.
Score. Oh my gosh. Alfie's selling. No, to be honest, Alfie's selling the most right now. Alfie's
Back
selling.
post cross.
I'm trying to get there.
You're not getting there.
Oh my gosh. You're not gonna catch that?
84 to 88 AI is a big
Double up,
difference, bro.
Section of a corner here.
Good defense.
Oh, we good.
Up to the races. Alvy's gone.
Alfie, just hold it. Just hold it.
Why? He's fast.
Oh, score that. You gotta score this.
Yes, Albie.
Yes!
I love you, Albie.
Yes!
I love you.
We back in the game. We're back in the game.
I'm sitting back.
So back at away at
Back in the game.
He wants to win. Alright, we gotta win. Come on.
We just need one more.
Yeah, we're not. Good
Nice. Good job. We signed Alfie.
Albie, bro.
Alfie, oh my goodness.
Damn, what?
I ain't mad about that.
You gotta repress. You gotta get stuck in there, bro.
second to none.
Hey,
That's a soft tackle, my
John.
bro.
Bro, come on, focus up. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes! He sold.
Oh, thank
He
God.
sold.
Thank God she missed that. Thank God.
that's me.
Oh, spazzing that. Okay, I'm not that. Oh my gosh.
Keeping it safe.
Bro.
Keeping it
Whoa.
safe.
Can I get the ball for once, bro?
Maya.
Oh my goodness.
I got one of them.
Check.
I got two of them.
Options at the centre. Not messing around with that player.
Oh yeah. Oh. Come on, Pat, we need you.
Safe pair of hands.
Get down the other side.
Not confident.
I ain't calling. Oh, play it out to the wing. Damn. Look at that ball.
30 minutes left for play in this one.
Relax, Akil. I'm hump. Oh. That's fine. That's fine.
Put a screen on me.
And wasteful.
I was gonna say relax and play that pass, bro.
Way back.
Bro, we gotta press that. Counter press.
It's a
We're
promising City
defending,
move.
bro. Tackle, good
Looks
tackle.
like could be the ideal situation.
That's
That's right. Yes, that's.
There, what the
Oh,
hell?
the flag's gone up,
Yeah.
and there wasn't much in that.
Just
Wow.
That is crazy. I see you, Des.
Patrick.
Pass, good pass.
No. No.
What up? Hold on, it's my volume on.
That's what I thought. I was like, baby, I'll give you a second to see if we can actually set your camera up. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, perfect. So how's it going?
good. How are you?
Yeah, just recovering, you know.
Feel you. Are we live or recording right now?
We're live, but
All right, cool. I need to know the mouth level. You know how it is.
it doesn't matter at this time.
You're right. That's
All
why I was asking.
all the kids are sleeping and they're all in bed.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
What
So,
up?
so
Yeah.
first question is, I do see that you've had multiple games, not
Yeah.
only at home but
I'm so
away. So, and I saw that Yemi had, so I guess, a camp today.
We
In
did
addition
have a
to that.
camp. Yeah.
So let's rewind that a few weeks back. So
Okay.
how was the first away game for the ladies? And then after that, we'll go to the boys next.
Well, I missed the first one because we were at the men's away game.
Yeah.
So, hold on. I missed the first away game, but I did go to Lou Fuse and I saw you, where
Yes.
I almost cried when you weren't wearing your Junction shirt, but I understand you were on home turf. So that was fun. I got to wear my sparkle pants.
Yes.
I got to, sit back and enjoy instead of stress out because like Mark and the guys had it on lock. So it was really fun to just be able to just hang out and like watch the girls check it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet a few new people over there. So, and I was amazed with the following that they came with. So they
I
pretty much
was
took the supporter section of it.
Yes, I was so stoked. I was so stoked to see how many people like traveled away because it's like 2.5 hours just from like where I live. A lot of those people live even further.
Right.
So like the fact that they made that whole trek to like come and watch us, like that was really cool.
Yeah, it's certainly a drive. Yes.
Very much so. Yeah, 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, ugh, but worth it.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, did you have
And
other than the score line, how did the girls feel, playing, knowing that, even though they play with against a group of girls that have known each other for a very long time, um, it's, there always will be those little things to work on, but how were they feeling about the first away game?
honestly, like they have such a positive mindset. They're such a great group of girls. Like especially we got to hang out during or before like the home opener,
Right.
and I really got to like hang out and learn their vibe at the meet and greet. um there's such like a positive, like uplifting group of girls. I really don't think that it affected their mental game at all.
Right.
And I'm excited to play. We play Luffy. Is it Fuse or Fuzz? How the heck do you say it? First of all,
Yes.
Fuse. Okay, we play Lufuse at our next home game this like Thursday. So I'm excited to see how they play against them now that they've had to like time to play together. They've had a few wins under their belt, some really great games under their belt since then. So I don't know. I'm looking for some payback.
Well, it's always different at home, right? So this, you get to learn against the other team first, and then they come to your house, and then things are a little different.
I'm just gonna tell you that we are much louder at Junction FC than you guys are at Lufuse.
Oh, not you guys are. I was just there as a spectator. I,
Yeah, I know. Oh, I
yes,
forgot. You were neutral that day.
yes.
Okay. He
I
was
I was
neutral that day, internet. Okay.
I'm
But
always neutral. Yes.
yeah, okay, so us versus Lou Fuse, like you guys are so quiet down there. But we also recognize that we're just really loud. And that just is what it is.
I think nothing about it since I had nothing to play on, and it's different spectrum on that. So
Yeah.
for the the boys on the other side, knowing that they just came back from playing Colombia, but
They do.
just wanting that before that, how their spirit, how they're feeling about um how they're kicking off the season so far.
I'm actually really stoked about how they're playing. Did you see like that cross from Jimmy Bars? And
Yes.
dude, this is one hell of a team. And so we have the whole unique situation where everybody's coming in kind of like late because in central Illinois, you get what you get. Everybody's off at school, everybody's coming home. So they're really finding a groove and they're really finding like who plays the best together and where and like um I'm stoked. I heard Columbia was rough. We had a couple people like get sick and stuff, and we had some injuries. So we were kind of short on subs. I think we only had like 2 subs. They said, so they were tired boys. But and Zach's got a good program down there, a
Yes.
great program. In fact, Zach's been one of my closest like confidants, and he designed our secondary logo, the one I like best, JFC one. But like, so I know it was a great experience for them without even having to make the trip because I know the program that they run down there. So I heard that they had a good time despite being tired. um, you know, but yeah, looking forward to them being back home this weekend.
It's one of those fun things when you go away games. There's always something weird that happens. You
Yeah.
probably saw from like the was it the professional guys, the CONCACAF, where the Colombians guys were in Mexico, and apparently a whole bunch of them had like diarrhea and kind of sickness. So it's like, there's
Yeah,
always those stories where it's like 1 or 2 people are sick away, where then it makes things very interesting for the game.
exactly.
So, but yes,
Hot
and
Mess Express. Hot Mess Express.
yes. And I will definitely have to give Zach a shout out for with AFC Colombia because we've have spoken a lot more and I've seen a lot of their games too. So
Yeah,
he's definitely a character,
love him.
and I think his marketing things are starting to get a little very smart.
Yeah, he's just,
As
oh my God, he's so smart. I pick his brain all the time.
Yeah. I think
Annoyingly.
the yes. I think the highlight was the one that I just saw today where since Sporting KC and SC are playing away, so he kind of put on Twitter that any season ticket holders from either of those teams, if they go to Colombia to watch, they go in for free
Yeah,
because their teams are away. I was like, that's
he's
amazing. That's
so
perfect
smart with
marketing.
that stuff.
Yes.
He's a marketing genius. I pick his brain on that stuff. I've taken a lot of tips from him. Like, yeah, he's great. He's really
Yes.
good at what he does. And he's
He's
really
he's
good at
definitely
like fan engagement and match ops too. Like they have really cool stuff for their fans down there. Um and their jerseys are really, really good, by the way. Like, did you see their jerseys? I mean,
yes,
I know
you,
you
you,
did. It
you
was
can
more
tell
of a
he had practice. You can
yeah,
tell, yes.
yeah.
And yes, he's trying very hard to send me those hints about going to Colombia. So if Zach, you happen to watch this, um I get it loud and clear that I
Allow
have
it.
to make it there.
You better. Yeah, no. I encourage you to, and I encourage anyone really does because he puts on a really great like match day experience. And he has like these VIP things. You can
Mhm.
buy like your all inclusive. It's got like drinks and stuff like that. So people can buy that down at AFC Columbia. That's pretty cool. That you don't get at a lot of other clubs that don't like to have fun. In another conference though, we have fun in Gateway. Is that $50? Is that 50 more dollars? Do I get $50 per live stream? How does this work? Should we just stay on for a few hours? $50 well spent? No, that's
I
a
don't
fine
know.
thing. I've been get never mind. I don't want
No,
any more
yeah,
fines.
let's keep those as less as possible.
Yeah.
But
I
yes,
still have a
but
little more in our performance bond, but I don't want to use it if we don't have to.
but this is, and that's why we highlight also FC Colombia because the whole hashtag support local soccer. So that's one of those big things.
Yeah.
Even though we do talk a lot of Junction FC, but we
Yeah.
also try to highlight the other teams as
Absolutely.
well. So
Yeah. Yeah, I love to say that like competition happens at the bottom and collaboration happens at the top. Like
Yes.
there's no use for not wanting everyone to win. Why not? Like so I know I don't get the mindset of MLS or bust or any of that, like support local soccer all you can. And like, that's a lot of the times that's where you're going to get the best experience. Cause you're not spending a bunch of money,
Yep.
and like you're having a good time. You're not going to find like a lot of the front office of major league teams just like hanging out in the supporter section. But if you come to like Junction or AFC Columbia or, you're going to find us just like being obnoxiously loud or doing whatever, like,
Which is
or right
fair.
there, like, and we wouldn't want to have it any other way. Like that's what we love to do. So
Yep.
yeah, like absolutely go to AFC Columbia, go to, if you're in Iowa, Cedar Rapids. We got, let's see, St. Louis Stars,
Yes.
like a lot
And
of really cool teams down there.
yes, and I think last time I was at Crivcore Park, it was Ajax versus
Ajax,
Club
yeah.
Atletico. So
Yeah.
yes, I'm just trying to find my way around, and then we'll
Make the tour.
yes,
Tour DMWPL.
yes, and then find my way a little bit towards Illinois from there and see where it leads. But so yeah, so with that, so the last game was with AFC Colombia, which I
Mhm.
believe was lost 2-0. So is there any? Well, hey, it happens.
I know it
It,
happened.
yes, it happens, and it's one of those lesson learns, right? So AFC Colombia have been around a lot longer, right? So
Yeah.
it's you guys are the new kids on the block. You gotta pay your
We're holding
dues,
our
I guess
own.
we'll call them.
Yeah, we're holding our own. So,
Yes.
and I wouldn't want to lose to any other better team. So they are a good team. And we have a former Diablos player plays down there, Michael Hansen. So I told him straight up though that like for that match he was dead to me, but like that I appreciate him and I support him as well. So I'm glad he got a victory. So
It's fair. Well,
but
90 minutes he's dead to you, and 91st when the whistle blows, back to friendship. Makes total sense.
exactly.
Yes. So what is one of your takeaways, maybe off of the pitch on, how things are going now with, and I saw Adam dancing on video, which it looks like you guys are having a blast.
Oh gosh, it's like we're kids again.
Mhm.
It's like it's great. We had the crowd was going. I really did feel like he was back on the dugout at the corn crib,
Okay.
doing Tonto jump on it during the 7th inning stretch. Like he was so happy. You could tell that like just all of his hard work paid off. And I couldn't have been prouder. And then when Evelyn was there, his daughter,
Yeah. Yep.
that was really special. That was really cool. But yeah, we got cowbells, we got megaphones, silly
Oh,
string money guns, giant inflatable soccer balls for the crowd to hit around. Like we got lots of cool stuff to do. Um, and we got more that I'm not gonna give away.
yes. Save those. Save those.
Yeah,
So
we have halftime stuff going on, and yeah, lots of cool stuff.
so what would you say for anyone that's ask you what Midwest PL is,
Right,
and also what would you tell anyone? Because I can explain to them a little bit of what it is, but I think sometimes it's sort of a disservice when we say, lower leagues,
right,
where I prefer to just say, Midwest PL or UPSL or all the others, because it's, even though it's, don't get paid per se, but it's still competitive soccer with guys and girls that are, putting their body on. So what would you
absolutely.
say is one of those things that you've seen from, guess, the manager and executive side of things? Like,
Yeah,
how's
so
that?
the league, I was within the league before with Diablos. You know, first I'm just like a volunteer aspect, kind of helping Roberto schedule games and stuff, and then director of operations, and then Lincoln College closed, and we all that stuff happened, and hey, here we are. It's fine, but um, it really is. It's pretty good. So it's a pre-professional league, and we chose the Midwest Premier League specifically for a few reasons. one, the level of competition and the level of play. They're selective on who gets in. Bless the UPSL, and I love them and no hate to them, but it's much easier to get into the UPSL. Much.
Less free.
Yep. $50
credit.
fine.
Yes.
Better atmosphere. I already said
Yes.
something. So they're getting there. The hearts are in the right place. There's only a couple bad apples, and honestly, you're going to get bad apples in any bunch. So
Yes.
it's whatever. But the level of play in the Midwest Premier League is great, and yet it's accessible like for clubs like us, just in the middle of Central Illinois. You know, it's a great environment to learn and grow. Like I said, like Zach is one of many people who I blow up like annoyingly with ideas, and people come to me, and it's very collaborative, and it's a member ran league, which is another reason that we chose it. You know, everybody's got to say, everybody's got to input. You know, it's encouraged to challenge. It's encouraged to say like, hold on, or, you know, hey, what's up? Or get with the times and live stream your games.
Oh yes,
So,
and yes, you can definitely see there's that push for that, which makes it more accessible for everyone else that wants to see it.
Yeah.
So yes, it certainly helps.
Yeah. Some of them only care about. Never mind. Some of them
Yes.
don't really care about their supporters. So it is what it is. Look at the community loving clubs. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at the ones that put their hearts, you know, on the line for their supporters, and follow those clubs. And I'll just say that because then it's encouraging, right? Nobody
Yes.
can find me. I'm not telling you who to support. Look for the good guys. That's all I'm saying. So,
Yep. Hey, you saw me going to some of those teams and see how things are going, and the interaction with fans. And one of those nice things is that it kind of add a lot more of the the other coaches that have coached those kids.
yeah,
I saw quite a few of them, that kind of posted after that. It's like, oh, I've coached those kids for 2 or 3 years before. Now they're like grown men and women playing the sports, and you can actually go and watch them in some places where at no
yeah.
cost, or just $5-10,
It's
which is the price of a Starbucks. So
exactly. And it's just like to be able to provide such a really fun atmosphere, because there was a lot of people there that, you know, that didn't really know soccer, but they were there to support us or support
right,
what we're doing, or to support someone they know that's playing, you know. But they were having a great time because we had chants going, and we had noisemakers, and we had ball kids, and mid-state girls came and walked out with the players, which was really special at the women's side, because a lot of us, you know, work with mid-state, have worked with mid-state. You know, Bryce's dad founded mid-state, so to kind of merge all the worlds together for the women's home opener and have a girls team walk out with the women, like, was really cool.
right.
And to just create we wanted to create an affordable or free for our events year round and stuff, family friendly environments where everyone can come and have a good time. And that's something that most of us really vibe on within the league as a whole.
Right.
Same within the WPSL. The WPSL is a great environment. And it's just, you know, you don't get the level of collaboration and development at like the executive level, or at the operational level, or at the fan engagement level, or at anything outside like the football performance level,
Okay.
in any of the other leagues, really. Like, we like that we're a smaller league. We like that we're selective. We like that we challenge each other, even though that sometimes gets out of hand, because we're all so passionate. Like, that's what's beautiful about it. We all have different things that work for us, and I wish more people would realize that we're really all on the same page. We just need to do it differently. But we are all in it for the same reason, and it's because our hearts are in it, for the game, for the players, for the communities, to make the world a better place. And overall, in the Midwest Premier League, like that's what sets it apart from, you know, other leagues. And it is on the pyramid, and that's what a bunch of people don't realize is our league is on the pre-professional period. Like, we're right there. And we were the first to implement pro rel, and we're doing great things because we're selective on our circle, and we do that with the level of play as well, which just circles back into how proud I am of the guys for holding their own, this season, because it's no offense, but Diablos probably would have been getting smacked right now. We just didn't have the support that we needed. And
I've not seen any blowouts yet,
yeah,
so that
exactly.
it shows you the level of it. And I think those games were 1-2-0, or some had maybe a little bit extra, but it was there. And
exactly.
I've seen I don't know, maybe 5-6 games so far. So quite
We're having
entertaining.
some issues with so we knew we were going to run into these issues, but we're growing family, and we all love each other, and that's why it's working. We're just working through it. Where we have a lot of college players, and they need to get their playing minutes in and stuff, but we have coaching staff and stuff that's kind of used to more D1 players, or programs that can afford a lot more than we can afford for our players and stuff. So we're having the Central Illinois soccer problems meets inaugural season problems but it's overall they're not problems still, because we're still doing better than I thought we were going to do. Which is great.
First thing of everything, nothing goes perfectly, or else there's something hidden that has not come out yet.
I'm learning that. That's my biggest thing in therapy right now, is my perfectionism. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm learning. So I've really been able to use this season to see that, which has been great, being able to be but look what we're doing, even though it's not my best work. And I know that, and I kick myself for it daily. I wish I could give more. I have an oncology appointment tomorrow. I'm still very sick. I wish that I wasn't. I'm trying my hardest, and we're doing fine. And that's kind of it's helped me in my life outside of football as well, because it's really helping me step back and examine everything for what it is, rather than what I expect it to be, and what I really kick myself for if it isn't. So I struggled at the beginning of the season, kind of keeping my mind positive, for no reason other than I felt like I was not giving everybody the best of the best. But
You guys are doing a great job.
exactly. If you look at what we're doing, we had the opposing teams telling us how great of a project we have, how great of an organization we're running. That really made me feel validated in that we chose the right leagues, and that we chose the right people to work with, and that we're doing great. So yeah, the league it's I credit it a lot, and I credit most of the people, even some of the people that have now crossed onto the side of not getting my help or respect anymore. They did help me in the beginning. I credit the league for helping Junction get to where it's at. Growth wise, I fully realize that if it wasn't for Diablos giving me a foot in the door to the league, that Junction wouldn't be here. So it has its issues, but all leagues do. It sucks that they affect me directly, for whatever reason, but it's not just me. And like I said, that's a reflection of those individuals, not of the league. But I hope that more people start. I hope that more people start supporting Midwest Premier League, of course, but just local soccer. Go out to your youth soccer. Those kids love it. They get hyped up. Go out to your high school. Go out to your club. Go support your local sports. We need it. Because if you look at the toxic ass messes of sports organizations in America, it's because we're not supporting local like everywhere else in the world does. Come on, America, get your shit together. Go support local sports now.
We're working on it.
I know.
Baby steps.
Exactly.
Even though it's a French guy doing it, but that's a whole different.
I know, right? It's a French guy and a little redneck girl in the middle of some cornfields. Who the hell? Like what? Who gave us a platform? But here we are using it because we love this game.
Yeah,
So
and I've seen I've met quite a few more, met a lot more people also that are doing the job. I mean, that's why we are using the hashtag support local soccer. So
yeah,
anyone that goes, outside of the MLS, USL, and you know once you pass those two levels, that's where you kind of have to support those local ones because they do have great people, great communities, great players, and a lot of them are those your high school, college, and even some that are trying to make it to the pro
oh,
level
yeah,
that are played there for the time being, just so they can get a platform. So just imagine, us highlighting some of those few games where we've had all those connections. It's just one small discussion that says, "Hey, I was at this game. Look, I've seen this kid play," and before you know it, there's a bigger network to reach out to them. Except, outside of those big mainstream um, built, yeah, pretty much those mainstream
yeah,
connectors.
the
So
big ones.
yeah,
Yeah, the big ones, the 3-letter ones.
about so yes.
If you think about it, USL, MLS, because we're like MWPL. Then there's
Yeah.
like, other leagues. I can't. I'm so tired right now.
Oh, there's
I can't
yes.
think like,
I've
yeah,
seen the pyramid, so there's quite a few of them.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah, so I guess so. What would you think? I think I may have not checked the next couple of games, but so what are you looking towards? You know what? Let's hold that for now. So your home opener for the ladies. I saw
Yes,
that it was a big, Dick Sporting Goods
it was
and a
so
whole bunch
good.
of signatures. So
Yeah,
how was that experience for not
so
only you but the girls as well?
so good. Like, could not have asked for better. First of all, like over there we have interns galore,
Mhm.
and so we have match day staff, and we have like social media, and we have media. It takes so much off everyone's plate. And then also, like, the booster club runs the concessions, which would be a great indicator if anyone's watching. Like, we would love that. So it takes concessions off everyone's plate.
Yeah.
And like, Dan from Mad Graphics is handling merch. That takes that off people's plate. So like, me and Adam were just able to chill and get the crowd going, and support the girls. It
I
was
wish,
great.
and
It
I
was
sure
great.
did see that.
Yeah, and
Adam.
yeah, we went to Dick's. I went to Dick's. Adam hadn't got there yet. I went to Dick's with the girls for the meet and greet. So fun. Uh their their vibes are so fun. Bree Cordray wants to come on here with you sometime. She's hilarious. She's great. She's also a beast, by the way. But like, so we just, yeah, it was just great. And like I said, the mid-state girls walked out, so to have like the mid-state family there too. And again, if anyone's watching, we would love to have more people. We need more ball kids every game. Um,
Yeah,
it
so
was
I
just
think
great.
maybe for that part, make it like a post or something before each of your games,
Yeah.
and maybe make it like a form like thing where they can pretty much sign up for it.
Yeah, we have a sign
Yeah.
up genius, but
Yeah.
I slacked on putting it on the Twitter. So I usually don't post on the Twitter actually. Women's side has a social media team and Josh, and then men's side is like Bryce and Logan.
Yeah.
And
So have
I give
them do it. Just delegate.
I do. It's great. It's great. I do delegate. Um, and then yeah, but yeah, home opener 4-0 win. 30 seconds in. If you watch my Instagram live, I wish that every time I go live, I'm like, okay, stupid, don't make any noise. Like, you talk too much and you make stupid noises all the time. Like, don't open your mouth. And so I went live on Instagram thinking like, okay, it's gonna be the opening, minutes of the home opener. We'll see some gameplay, nothing crazy, whatever. Nope. I'm just following the girls, and 30 seconds in, I'm like you hear my obnoxious ass going, "Oh, no way, no way!" Like,
And there's a goal.
he just scores it 30 seconds in. Kept that momentum to a 33 seconds in. Thank you. Kept that momentum to a 4-0 win. Then the next day we equalized to a team that beat us previously 3-1. It was great, and I can't wait to keep that energy going at the men's match this weekend. We have another women's match Thursday. We have a men's match this weekend. I'm very excited to like bring those vibes to both. You know, the first match day is always rough, because you can have all the plans in the world, but until it's underway, you don't know how it's going to go, and you really don't know what all you're going to need. You don't know what you didn't need. You don't know like any of that until match day, and so it's going to be great this weekend to go in with a completely fresh, focused mind, and just really give it our best from here forward. Like,
And you know that Zach was or is listening, because he put in the chat first. He put a 2-0 Abby with a wink face. And he also mentioned that the NWPL is a competitive on the field, collaborative off the field.
yes.
And apparently he's calling out someone else on the chat too, saying that there's revenge match with AFC Colombia versus Atletico on
Okay, so
Friday.
it's not me. He's not shit talking me.
Yes. So be there, and they will do a live interview post game. Yes, and I know what he's talking about because he was in St. Louis, and there was some questionable calls there. So I'm sure he has that highlighted somewhere in his house too.
He's probably got it ready to go. He'll probably have it tweeted by the end of this conversation.
Yes, I'm sure he has it locked and ready.
Yeah.
So he's listening. Look at that.
Love that, Zach. Hi. It doesn't surprise me because, like he said, we're very collaborative. Like, we look out for each other. Like, I personally, like, I have other people in the league's notifications turned on for like when they post, so I can just be on top of it, like watching for the other clubs, like making sure we're supporting. You know, and I can't do much right now because of just how things are, but I can be online sometimes, and there's a lot of things that I can't do administrative wise because just, you know, as you can hear, I mix up my words a lot. Like my brain fog is bad at this point. Like, I need to be able to focus to do a lot of the paperwork and stuff that Bryce and everybody have taken on. But one thing I can do is run my mouth on Twitter and interact with people and have fun, you know, and if just having fun with our friends is gonna make football beautiful, you know, and bring, you know, true football culture and true competitive, you know, competitive level play that is accessible wherever we need it to local soccer, like, I'll do it all day. I'll run my mouth all day. I'll play with my friends online all day. Like, we'll talk soccer all day when I'm not sleeping.
That makes sense, and we'll make sure we highlight a lot more of the other teams as well. Yes, so that's why I had to kind of post Ajax because I didn't hear too much of them, but then when I watched the game, you know, there's a lot more showing around. So we'll not only will primarily show a lot more of the Junction and AFC Colombia content, but we'll show love to everyone because it is the Midwest. So
yeah,
that's how it's
and
done.
honestly, the whole Gateway division has been really cool.
Right.
So not a single problem. Everybody's been cool. Everybody's been like, they've worked together really well. So we had to move things around with our home opener and St. Louis Stars. Like, they came with like no subs pretty much. I think they only had 2 subs. So everybody really, really wants what's best for each other. Like, they understood that it was going to be a burden on us to reschedule again, you know, and they understood that the reason we had to reschedule was because the growth of the game and the growth of the Mid-State Cup tournament and the youth game in Central Illinois, and that was a really good reason for us to take $100 fee for rescheduling. And, you know, it is a great place to be honest. It really is.
Yeah, I don't know. Zach, it looks like if Zach's not busy, he can always just ask for the link because I know he's watching too.
Yeah,
Twitter or X, I guess. But
I have to get up at 5 in the morning to drive 2.5 hours to an oncology specialist. It does not sound fun, and I'm not expecting a really fun day. So I need to go to bed. But
yeah,
so I'm gonna
yes,
get
you
off
do.
here, actually.
But
But
yes, yeah.
Zach,
So it was, guess, a great recap of guess the first few games of Junction FC,
yeah.
and anything that you would like to share.
Yeah, just another thank you to everyone. Mark, Josh, Kip, Noy, Marissa, the interns, Adam, Tyler, Bryce, Kaylee, Brendan, Keenan, everyone, Dan, Oakwood, every freaking person that has helped us, everyone online, even wannabe Junction FC for like making people hate you and love us. We love you for that. Thank you for giving us a fan base in Seattle. That's awesome. Um,
Nice.
you know, just I know I joke a lot, but I really am so heartfelt and like I really am so just grateful, to be able to provide this opportunity for the communities. And so like to the communities too that do watch these things, which I love, like thank you for watching these things. Thank you for coming out. Thank you to like all the little girls that came out. Um Everyone that interacted with those little girls and the boys too. But all the ball kids, all the walkout kids, everyone that worked concessions, everyone that made these games possible. It was great. It was more than I could have hoped for. And we have matches this weekend. I hope you guys come.
Awesome. So yeah, I think we might do is if we find any time during the weekends, maybe we'll do a quick recap of those
Yeah,
games
absolutely.
afterward. Um, so we'll see who is available, but I think that'll probably be a nice way to showcase
Let's
all of
yeah,
those.
people ahead of time. We'll just kind of pick a date ahead of time and a time ahead of time and get
Yes,
people ready to go so we don't hot mess express last minute it anymore.
I know. I think for me, it's the best way to do it because you never know what happens.
Me too, but for everybody else, like their
Yeah.
schedules are crazy. They work full time and they come play with us, and it's great.
Yeah. Awesome. So yes, so Abby will definitely let you go to sleep.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for
All
having
right.
me.
Take care.
All right, bye, Mo.
Right. And for those of you that are still on, I definitely appreciate your time coming in and talk all that madness. So one of those other things that we currently have planned is that the Euros are coming very soon. And as you all know, I will be supporting France. So anyone that would like to talk about the other countries, feel free to reach out to me. Some of them will be live discussions. And I look forward to some fun Euros. And in addition, for St. Louis City SC, we do know that at this moment, the environment or the play is not matching what a lot of St. Louis is expecting. I know we've been spoiled quite a lot last season, but I just want to let everybody know if you remember from last year, we were all high and excited about how the season went. And towards the end, we sort of crashed rapidly. So maybe, just maybe, the way that we're going now is going a little bit smoother, a little bit slower. And maybe once the time the playoffs, when we make the playoffs, that's when all wheels will kick off. But you know how I see it. I always see it half full. And that's what I will continue to do because who knows? You never know what happens. This is American sports, as you all know. Your season during the season can be very slow, very chaotic, very stressful. And once the playoff comes in, your team snaps and makes a run for it. Do I expect that from St. Louis? Why not? You never know what happens. But make sure that you stay behind the players, stay behind the organization. Yes, you will like to see a lot more spending, a lot more, you know, bigger players being brought in, but let's not forget that bringing in big players, big expensive players is not always the answer. And if you want to see any examples, go watch my Chelsea and you will see spending all that money usually does not mean that you will win. And the other part is Copa America. They will be the first one for me. I've not really followed it. I will certainly follow and hope that the US does well. But now it's just a question of who comes out. The last two results on the friendly, of course, it does not look so promising. But like we always say in soccer, you never know between the 90 or the 114 minutes what's going to happen. You just put all the efforts and hope that the ball end in the net and for in victory. Definitely appreciate everybody's time. It's a little late. Hope you have a blessed night. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow and get yourself ready. There's a lot more soccer coming in. So make sure you like, subscribe, because there will be a lot more content. And there's some away games that I will be live streaming. So make sure you are ready for it. This is your boy Musa. Have a blessed night, and we'll see you soon. Peace.